Hello everyone and welcome to Trigger Warning. I am your host, the Blue Monster. So I heard the craziest thing last night. They are, quote, reimagining, end quote, The Wizard of Oz. They are making it lgbtqia. So I guess that means that it will either have two bull farm lesbians or two hot cowboys as Dorothy's parents. And I know she will be any race other than white. But I wonder if they will hire a real witch because, representation. And I wonder if her three friends that she meets along the way going to have a bang in the field of poison poppies, because this seems to be all about sexual orientation and representation. We already know that the Lion was gay. We don't need to know about what sexual orientation every person is in order to identify with that person. And what about the three friends? The Scarecrow cannot be black because that's racist. Oh, but wait, didn't they make a movie of The Wizard of Oz that was a reimagining with an all-black cast? I think it starred a couple of unknown actors and singers. If I recall, it was a black woman named Diana Ross, and what was the other? It was a black singer-dancer. I think his name was Michael Jackson. I'm not sure if you're familiar with either one of those names. Looking back, I think that the entire cast of that movie was actually black. Even the wizard, he was played by a not very famous person. His name is Richard Pryor. Or maybe that was in a parallel universe that this movie was made, because clearly everyone has forgotten about it. Okay, so we might have a Latin scarecrow. No, we can't have that. That's racist too, migrant worker. Okay, so I wonder if they will hire someone who identifies as a lion because, God forbid, acting. And what about the Tin Man? Are they going to have to create a robot so no one gets offended, or, again, will they hire someone solely based on their identity as a Tin Man with no acting ability? Hold up, I just thought of something. Maybe they will make it all female, and you can bet Dorothy does not need any help from any man getting to the Emerald City. And since she is a strong, independent woman, what will be her motivation to go back home? So she can be a girl boss and take over her parents' farm because she doesn't need family. She's a strong, independent woman who can literally do anything without any help from anyone? But wait, what about Toto? Will it be played by someone who identifies as a dog, or will they actually get a dog? We are more divided in 2022 over race and sexual orientation than we were in the 1950s. People are still getting lynched, literally and metaphorically. And Hollywood has gone crazy trying to appease to the most marginal of groups by forcing out actors who have studied their craft and replacing them with check-marked boxes of perceived acceptability instead of talent. To get a job now, you cannot be white or straight or a man, God forbid. Who needs men? What would happen if I made some of my old favorite shows all white casts, like the Jeffersons, and I know there were white people on the Jeffersons, but the Jeffersons, or Good Times? People would lose their mind. But when they race swap canon characters like the Little Mermaid, Aragorn, elves, dwarves, and many other characters, all in the name of inclusion and sexual orientation and box checking, they look at it as a good step forward. But then they get mad at the backlash because people's favorite characters that they have grown up with their entire lives are being radically changed. If people of color want this inclusion, Latin, black, Asian, whatever you are, I know you guys have your own lore, and if you don't have it, you can create your own lore and characters. Don't change canon characters that have been written that way and race swap because it makes you feel better about inclusivity. Look at Jordan Peele. That dude is a beast. He is putting out some absolutely amazing work without any fanfare regarding sexual orientation or race. He's creating legacy characters that will never change. People need to look farther than the end of their nose at what's happening to society and the race wars going on that will lead us right back to the days of future past. I don't want to go back to the negative connotations of the 1950s. That was considered like an ideal time, but if maybe there wasn't the black-white issue and the gay issue back then, maybe it was a good time. But, we don't want to go back to that point, and that's where we are, but it's worse. I believe that there is a place for everyone, and I believe in inclusivity and representation. But if I don't see a blue monster in every movie, I'm not going to boycott the studio because I don't see myself. I'm okay with that some movies don't need a blue monster, nor does every television show or commercial. It should not matter. Straight, gay, trans, monster, black, white, Latin, Asian, Native American, whatever. Who really cares? And honestly, is that all you can consume yourself with? I really want to know this. Please get a hobby, meet some new people, put your phone down and look up. You might make some friends that will talk some sense into you, or, you will create a mob that needs represented in every aspect of media. And if you don't get it, you will just destroy perfectly good stories that don't need changed. Thank you for watching Trigger Warning if you made it this far. If you liked what you heard, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself and other people. You are amazing and we all deserve to be happy. Have a fantastic rest of your day.